Good morning, students. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing fine. Muy bien, miro las manos así. Very good. Okay, so today we're going to be learning about the importance of physical activity. Hoy vamos a aprender la importancia de la actividad física. So our objective for today is students will acquire knowledge of physical activity to promote a healthy lifestyle. El objetivo de hoy va a ser, los estudiantes van a adquirir el aprendizaje de la actividad física para tener una vida más saludable. Before starting, I want for you to be familiar with some rules. Antes de empezar, quiero que sepan algunas reglas, ¿verdad? Our guidelines for today are, number 1, if you have a question, unmute your microphone or type your question in the chat box. Si tienen alguna pregunta, nada más quiten el volumen al micrófono, díganme, o si no, pónganlo en el chat. Remember, the chat box is to the side of your screen. Recuerden que el chat box está al lado de la pantalla. Number 2, please stay on topic when chatting. Today we're going to be talking about physical activity. Por favor, quédense en el tema. Number 3, use appropriate language. Usen el lenguaje apropiado, no bad words. Number 4, pay attention to my presentation. I expect everybody to pay attention. I don't see you because everybody has their camera off, but I expect everybody to answer the questions that I'm going to be having through my presentation and at the end of my presentation. So please pongan atención. Number 5, respect our virtual classroom. Por favor, respeten la clase. Number 6, participate when I ask questions. Por favor, participen. Okay, students, so today we're going to talk about physical activity. This is our topic for today. So what is physical activity? Physical activity can be defined as any movement of the body that requires energy. So la actividad física está definida en cualquier movimiento que hagamos que requiera energía, cualquier movimiento, okay? This includes any motion you do through the day, excluding sitting or laying down. Cualquier movimiento que hagan, no más que estar sentados o acostados, eso no es physical activity. For example, walking to class, taking the stairs, and even cleaning your house can be considered physical activity. Cualquier movimiento que haga uno, por ejemplo, subir las escaleras, también limpiar la casa, es actividad física. Exercise is a type of physical activity, but not every physical activity is exercise. El ejercicio es actividad física, pero no todo el ejercicio es considerado actividad física. Por ejemplo, for example, when you're doing when you're cleaning the house, that's physical activity, but that's not exercise. That's what I'm trying to explain right now. Exercise is planned, structured, and repetitive activity for the purpose of improving and maintaining your physical fitness. El ejercicio siempre va a ser algo planeado, es como una rutina, va a ser estructurado y va a ser para que tú te mantengas saludable, siempre. So that's the difference between physical activity and exercise. Okay, now we're going to learn the components of physical activity. Ahora vamos a aprender los componentes de la actividad física. So one of the components of physical activity is endurance. Endurance activities are also called aerobic. That means with oxygen because it increases your breathing and your heart rates. Endurance significa resistencia. Son las actividades de resistencia, son aeróbicas, son con oxígeno porque te ayudan a respirar y a que tus palpitaciones del corazón sean más rápidas. For some examples of endurance activities are walking, jogging, dancing, swimming, biking, climbing stairs, or playing sports such as tennis or basketball. Algunos ejemplos de las actividades de resistencia pueden ser caminar, trotar, bailar, nadar, usar la bicicleta, subir las escaleras o jugar tenis, que es un deporte, tenis o el básquetbol. So endurance activities, as I told you, they help you keep you healthy with that. It improves your fitness, and endurance activities also help you perform the tasks that you need to do in everyday life. Las actividades de resistencia te van a ayudar a que seas y que estés más mejor en salud, en tu fitness level. Endurance exercises also improve the health of your heart, lungs, and circulatory system. Las actividades de resistencia te van a ayudar a que estés saludable del corazón, que tengas el sistema circulatorio mejor y tus pulmones estén más saludables. Another component of physical activity are balance. It's balance. Balance help you. Some balance exercises help you prevent falls. Los ejercicios de balance te ayudan a que cuando estés adulto tengas menos posibilidad de caerte, ¿verdad? It also helps you control movements in space. Balance exercises will strengthen your muscles that keep you upright, including your legs and core. Los ejercicios de balance te van a ayudar a que tengas más fuerza en los músculos de las piernas, del abdomen. These kind of exercises improve stability and prevent falls. Doing balance exercises can be intense, like very challenging, such as yoga poses. Algunos ejercicios de estabilidad, como les dije, previenen que tengas caídas porque tú tienes el balance para no caerte. También unos son bien intensos como unas poses de yoga y esos son poses que te van a ayudar a balancear también. Balance exercises also help you with joint stability and improve coordination. Los ejercicios de balance también te van a ayudar a que tengas mejor coordinación y como les dije, si esto te va a ayudar a tener más balance. So another component of physical activity is flexibility. Flexibility helps your body move easily. La flexibilidad siempre te va a ayudar a que te muevas más mejor, ¿verdad? En cualquier cosa que hagas. Some examples of flexibility are stretching or yoga. So flexibility increases your range of motion. It improves your performance in physical activity. It also increases your blood flow to your muscles. It improves your posture. It helps you heal and prevent back pain. It's great for stress relief, and it also calms your mind. Los ejercicios de flexibilidad te ayudan bastante, te ayudan a tener más flexibilidad cuando haces ejercicios o actividades físicas, ¿verdad? Te va a ayudar a que tu sangre circule más en tus músculos, te va a ayudar a tu postura, te va a ayudar a que no tengas dolor en la espalda, como prevenir el dolor en la espalda. Los ejercicios de flexibilidad son muy buenos para eso. También vas a tener menos estrés y vas a estar más calmado. Another component of physical activity is strength. Strength helps you with having strong muscles. It helps you stay independent and make everyday activities feel easier, such as getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, and carrying groceries. Los ejercicios de fuerza también te ayudan a ser más independiente, te ayudan a que estés más fuerte en tus músculos, puedas levantarte de una silla más fácil, puedas cargar bolsas pesadas como las bolsas del mandado o subir las escaleras va a ser más fácil porque tú tienes más fuerza. So it is important to do strength exercises. Some examples are lifting weights, or you can even use resistance bands because that's for strength. Estás usando tu fuerza, ¿verdad? So keeping your muscles strong can help you with your balance and prevent falls related. You're less likely to fall when your leg and hip muscles are strong. So es bien importante tener fuerza porque tiendes a que no caerte, ¿verdad? Y a que tus músculos estén más fuertes. So exercise strength is very important. It's a very important component for physical activity. So Why do you think physical activity is important? Can someone tell me? Why do you think physical activity is important? Can anybody tell me why physical activity is important? Physical activity helps you improve because it helps your body very good. Eloy, good job. It helps your body. What's another thing? It helps you lose weight. Very good. You control your weight. Muy bien. Muy bien, Maria. Very good. Okay. So those are things that and it helps you so you don't get stressed. Oh, muy bien. Good job. So those are things that the reasons why physical activity is important. So I'm gonna tell you the benefits, more benefits, because doing physical activity has many benefits that help us. For example, it reduces the risk of a heart attack. Nos va a ayudar a que no tengamos un ataque al corazón. Like like you all said, it also manages your weight. You have a lower blood cholesterol level. You lower the risk of type 2 diabetes and some cancers. You also have lower blood pressure. You can have stronger bones, muscles, and joints. And you also lower the risk of developing osteoporosis. Another benefit of physical activity is that you're going to feel with more energy, you're going to have a better mood, and you're going to be more relaxed. So, los beneficios de la actividad física son bastantes porque te reducen de un ataque al corazón, manejas tu peso. So, it manages your weight because if you eat a lot of food that you're not supposed to and you exercise, you can burn those calories so you can maintain your weight. También hace que tu colesterol esté bajo, previenes la diabetes tipo 2, tienes, los huesos son más fuertes y los músculos también. Te vas a sentir mejor con una autoestima más alto y vas a tener mejor, you're gonna have a better mood. So I have some facts here that I'm gonna read to you all. Obesity, it's a really, okay, it's ¿cómo se llama? Physical activity fights against obesity. So I'm gonna read some facts for important facts to you all. More than 1/3 of the U.S. adults, 35.7, are obese. In simplest terms, obesity is excessive fat accumulation that impairs health. Obesity has a wide range of medical complications. A lot of complications. If you're obese, you're gonna have a lot of complications such as cancer, pulmonary disease. You can have stroke, gallbladder disease. You can also have diabetes, and there's a lot of diseases that you can have if you don't, if you're not physically active. And if you are, you can prevent all those diseases. The cause of obesity in two people is rarely the same. Genetics, lifestyles, and even viruses all play a role. Fighting obesity can be influenced by certain risk factors. The modifiable risk factors related to obesity include physical activity, excess of caloric intake, and low socioeconomic status. There are non-modifiable risk factors such as age, heredity, ethnicity, culture, and metabolism. Obesity is a growing epidemic in our nation. The change starts on us, with us. ¿Verdad? So we need to be physically active. We need to do exercise to prevent obesity and prevent many diseases that are causing us to, ¿cómo se llama? Que nos causan mal, ¿verdad? Por la obesidad. So, how can we stay active during this pandemic? ¿Alguien sabe? How can we stay active during this pandemic? Because we are sitting down all day, especially because we're sitting down all day here in school. How can we stay active at home during this pandemic? So we can view YouTube videos and do them. Muy bien, very good, Maria. Do you know another way that we can stay active during this pandemic? We can also run in the backyard. Very good, Eloy. Good job. Muy bien. Okay. So those are some ways that we can stay active during this pandemic. So I'm going to be posting on Google Classroom an exercise routine. My presentation will be posted on Google Classroom. I have an exercise routine that for you all that you can do to stay active. This is going to be for homework. But first, you have to warm up your body for about 10 minutes. And I have an example of a warm-up routine. For a warm-up routine, you're going to do high knees. When you do high knees, I want for you to remember that it is very important that you alternate your knees and then you lift the knees as high as you can up to your chest, okay? So whenever you do high knees, remember to alternate your legs and, ¿cómo se llama? Lift your knees as high as you can. So I also have jogging in place. So you're going to jog in place. Remember to maintain your posture and position. You land underneath your center of your weight. Remember, when you're jogging in place, you maintain your position. And I also have marching so that you can do the warm-up. Marching, you raise one knee and then alternate the legs when you march. Those are important critical elements that you have to do when you're doing your warm-up routine. You can add more exercises here to your warm-up routine. You can only do jogging in place, or you can do the 3 that I have here. On that presentation that I will be posting on Google Classroom, I have some videos about some important stretches that you can do during your workout routine. I have a video about how to do a calf stretch. You're going to use a wall from your room and you're going to do your calf stretch. I also have a video on that you have to watch to do a side lunge. And I also have one for a hamstring stretch. Now in Google Classroom, I have also exercise routines. The exercise that you will be doing for this routine, I have push-ups, curl-ups, shoulder taps, jump squats, mountain climbers. So you're gonna be doing 3 sets of 20 if you're advanced, if you exercise every day, if you're used to exercise every day. But if you're beginning, si están empezando a hacer ejercicio, if you're starting to exercise, you're gonna do 2 sets of 20 each. So I want for you to do this for homework so that you can be active from now on, because as you see in my presentation, being physically active has many benefits. So after your exercise routine, remember to cool down. You have to stretch your muscles. I also have a video posted on Google Classroom that you can follow to do a good cool down. And I also have another physical activity that you can do. It's a different activity. It's fun. This is a Zumba. You can also exercise with this Zumba routine. I also want for you to watch this and follow the video for homework. And I also have another video posted that shows you the benefits that sports give you to your body and to your brain. I also have that video posted. So now I have some questions for you all. What are some ways that we can stay active at home? What are some other ways that we can stay active at home? So can anybody tell me what other ways that we can stay active at home? ¿Cuáles otras formas nos podemos mantener activos en la casa? Walking the dogs, very good. Cassandra, very good. ¿Alguien más sabe? We can walk the dogs. We can go outside and play basketball. Very good. Carlos. Okay. So now we're going to the next Zumba in our room. Very good with the video that I have posted for you all. So how long should we exercise each day? ¿Cuánto ejercicio deberíamos hacer cada día? That's another question for you all. So remember, we should exercise 1 hour every day, at least 1 hour to be active. We should exercise at least 1 hour. So why is it important to be physically active? Why is it important to be physically active? Very good, Dora. We need to be physically active because we can prevent many diseases for good health. Good job. Elaine, muy bien. Okay, so I already mentioned some components of physical activity. What are the components that I talked about? What are the 4 components I talk about? Remember, we have endurance. What other components? Flexibility. Very good. Good job, Eloy. Flexibility. ¿Alguien más que me diga what other components did we learn today? We also learn about flexibility, we learn about endurance, and we learn about balance. Okay, good job, everybody. Okay, so what is the difference between exercise and physical activity? ¿Alguien sabe? What is the difference between exercise and physical activity? Good job, Jose. Exercise is a routine, it is structure and plan. Very good, Jose. And physical activity is any motion you do. Very good, Jose. Okay, okay, students. For homework, you're gonna follow the exercise routine. You're gonna do the exercise routine. You can add more exercises to the routine. Remember, I also have some critical questions for you to do. I'm gonna post them on Google Classroom. For question number 1, you're gonna reflect on what you have learned so far. You're gonna discuss specifically how the life of someone you know will have changed and had that person lived by the activities and routines so far presented. So I'm gonna have an example of a weak response and an example of a strong response. So please answer with a strong response. You're gonna go to Google and then to your stream, you're gonna answer the question as a comment. And I also have a question number 2. For many people, exercise and physical activity becomes difficult to include in their daily lives. What are some creative ideas or motivational things that could help inspire to become people more active in everyday life? Be specific. So you also going to answer on your stream as a comment. Question number 2. I'm gonna be checking tomorrow those questions. Everything's gonna be due tomorrow. Please try to exercise every day for at least 1 hour. You already know all the benefits that we can get if we do physical activity every day. And you also learn about the components of physical activity. Okay, we're done for today. Thank you. I want for you to answer the questions for homework. Remember, tomorrow we're gonna review all your answers, so they're gonna be for a grade. So please answer them, and see you tomorrow. Bye. You can go to your next class. Bye. Thank you.